Have you ever locked your keys inside of your car?
Well, today you're going to find out what happened when I did.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another "Oh no, what are we gonna do now? Kick inside the car" episode. We're the hosts. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
And we'd like to welcome you to our YouTube channel where we invite you to become our third friend in this natural English conversation, where you can pick up some new words, some new phrases, but the biggest part, most important, is to get that feeling of English, because that is something you can't find in a textbook. We still got our 9-year celebration merchandise, some t-shirts, some hoodies, jackets, sweaters. Get ready for the cold season. They're up on the site right now. They won't be up for too long. So if you're interested, if you've been eyeing it, which means like looking at it, maybe like, maybe I want that. If you've been eyeing it, now's the time to pick it up. Check the link down below.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be talking about how Adam got his keys locked in his car. You know, your keys are a very important thing for your house, for your car. You know, it helps you get into that place, and then you can use it to lock it when you leave. But sometimes you get distracted and you can forget about where exactly they are. And it seems like everyone, I personally haven't heard the story yet. It's going to be all of us learning about it together. Adam got his keys locked in his car.
All right.
Now I just want to say beforehand, knock on wood, this has never happened to me. I do not recall this happening. It seems like it's a pretty traumatic experience, can be a little scary. So I don't remember that ever happening. So I think I'm good for now, but who knows what the future holds.
Hopefully it doesn't happen to you. I mean, the one thing that got me was not having the button to lock the door. Because I think that's when you're generally like used to locking the door with your keys. So when you get out of the car, you know all the doors are open, you hit the button, doors are locked, you got your keys in your hand, which is like a good safety feature, I think, right?
Yeah. True.
So I've locked my keys in my car about 2 times in my life. And each time
one too many times.
One too many times. Each time it's been a situation where I don't have the buttons to lock the door.
Okay.
So my car now, it's old, but it does have the buttons. But the key, it doesn't work. It doesn't unlock. And I changed the battery.
Oh yeah.
Try cleaning it out. Then everything it doesn't work. So I have to buy a new set of keys, which can be really expensive. So the first time I locked my keys in my car was with a Honda from 1990, and back in those days, when you lock your keys in your cars, it's normal and common to just, get a coat hanger and unlock the door. So I was able to unlock the door by using a bent coat hanger. You unbend the wires, make it straight, and then make a little hook at the end. Everyone listening, don't try this on other people's cars that aren't yours. I don't want to get arrested
in this situation where you got your keys locked in the car.
Yes.
So then you could do it on your. Be careful of scratching the glass.
Exactly, that too, and like poking holes and stuff. So I would just lock my. I wouldn't do it on purpose, of course, but when I locked my keys in my car, I would use the wire method, and it's like a commonly known method. You put the wire inside the window and you hook it up. So this time I was at work. I went to the back, opened the door with the unlock switch. All the doors are open. Car is still running, by the way.
Ooh, okay.
So I sit down, put my boots on and put on my jacket, and I close the door again. And then I went to sit down back in the driver's side to tie my shoelaces.
Okay.
Tied my shoelaces. Everything's good. My lunch is on the seat. I grabbed my lunch and then I hit the lock switch for all the doors and the trunk to lock. Turned off the car, got out of the car, and closed the door.
Okay.
And then I started walking to the front entrance of the building where I work. And then I started doing the pat down.
Double checking.
Pocket pats,
okay, there's my wallet.
My wallet.
Phone.
My phone's here. I got my card pass to get into the building. Some pens in my pocket. My lunch is here. Wait a minute. Something's not right. And that's when I realized, like, after checking the bags and everything, that my keys were gone. And I looked around the car, no keys. I looked all in the bags. I emptied out everything in the bag. There was nothing, just a bunch my lunch and like some candies.
No.
Pockets, everything.
Candies.
Everything. Took out everything, no keys. And I was like, oh, they're in the car somewhere, probably in my jacket pocket. So that's like the first part of the story. And thinking about like my previous history with unlocking the car, I decided, okay, once I get in the building, I'm going to find a coat hanger because, of course, there's got to be some coat hangers in the building, right?
Right.
Because people are there. People have coats. Went in, looked around the cafeteria, looked in the change rooms, nothing. So throughout the day, I was just like, how am I going to open this car? And of course, you know, the common thing is to, you know, just call a tow truck, call the assistants. But they charge, I think, like $100 or something just to do something
there
as simple as
do something.
Right? As just taking
in the US, it's called AAA.
AAA,
It's the big one, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And you need to have a service for that. I think in Japan it would be JAF. That
JAF.
They are the roadside assistants, right?
Right. Yeah. And I believe there's a lot of car insurance that covers some amount of roadside assistance.
Right. For certain things. So I even did that. I checked my coverage, and they don't specify that particularly. But for accidents, I know that there's coverage. So if I need to tow the car for an accident or something, it's fine. But for keys, a little bit of a gray area there. So I didn't want to pay that amount of money if I didn't have to. So I tried my best to find the coat hanger. And in the workplace, I asked around like, hey, do you know if there's any wires or something? What happened? I need to unlock my door because I locked my keys in the car. And everyone's just like, like
kind of like we've been there, we know about it. And that is such a troublesome situation to be in.
Right, basically. So people were asking around. Luckily, everyone. And this is the moral of the story. We live in 2022 and we all have smartphones. Now MJ has a smartphone.
Hey,
welcome.
I'm in the future now.
So what I did was search on YouTube.
Okay,
the wonderful platform where all the information of the world is noted and listed on there. And I looked up how to unlock a door without a coat hanger. And without like special tools. I came across this YouTube channel, wonderful guy, talking about using some rope
He was wearing a ski mask?
He was wearing a ski mask. No, he's out in the open. Look, upstanding citizen, probably, perhaps. And he was saying you can unlock a car door with a rope trick. All you have to do is tie a knot, put the rope in the window, and get the rope to the lock point, and then just pull the string and pop up the window. So
right, pop it up. Actually, I think I've seen that in movies or something.
Oh yeah? Oh
yeah.
If it wasn't a movie, I give that like 100% accurate rating. Yeah, because I did it. But how I did it is the thing. I also asked if there were rope to my coworkers.
Now you need rope.
I need rope. No rope to be found. So yes, that's what I did use. I used my shoelaces, everyone.
Yeah.
I felt like such a spy. Back in the day, there was this show called MacGyver, and he used to use like just simple things like a stapler and a paper clip to
like used gum to create like a bomb. Get it out of a dire situation.
Right. So I felt like that guy, and I used my shoelace to figure out how to open the door. And the funny thing, one of the coworkers, I told, he was outside having a little break. And
watching
he was way back watching from a distance. I had no clue, but he was there. When I got it open, all I hear is, "You got it?" I was like, "Who's that?" And then he came over. He's like, "I was looking at you from over there."
Oh,
and
nice.
I'm surprised you were able to do that. I was like, "Oh yeah, it was very tough, but
new skill.
I feel like a champion. I've upgraded my skills."
Yeah, you defeated the problem. You solved the problem.
I solved the problem. With just shoelace.
That's it.
Sometimes all you need is shoelace.
Yeah.
But so that was my ordeal at work, and opening the door only took about 5 minutes. When I had the string put together.
Yeah.
And then I just think that I need some new keys.
Maybe you need some keys. I mean, or just, you know how to get back in now.
True.
And, I would say is just figure out how the keys got put in the pocket. Like, for one, for me, I have a little like hook on my belt loop on my pants. Right. That's where I put my key all the time.
Right.
And it's like quick right away, like, and muscle memory where that's where it goes. But you mentioned that you locked the doors from inside the car.
From inside. Because I can't use the key to lock the doors.
Okay, yeah.
If I lock all the doors with the car off, then the alarm goes on. And I have to turn on the car to turn off the alarm.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone knows my security system now, but it's okay. So I locked it with the car on so that I didn't have to turn on the security feature.
Gotcha. Okay.
But the other part of that was that the keys were still in the ignition.
So the keys were in the ignition?
Yeah, they were in the ignition the whole time.
Just stayed there. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like I've never have touched that lock from the inside. If it's like on the door or like next to the window buttons. Like, I'm like, why are those even there? Like, just for like people to keep people inside the car? Like, I have no idea. I guess if you got kids, you got that child lock.
True.
Yeah. But okay. But there you have it.
Yeah. That was it. And I think it's going to happen again, but hopefully it doesn't. At least now I know how to use what I have to get things done. Yeah. That's the main point.
Let us know down in the comments, everyone. Have you ever locked your keys inside of your car? If you did, how did you solve the problem? How did you get back into the car and get your keys? Like the video and subscribe to the channel for more great talks like this.
Yeah. But that's it. We'll see you
on the next
step.